Listen, the key is to master yourself before you leave this plane. Most people spend their whole entire existence trying to obtain something, trying to reach a certain status. The matrix is designed to keep you chasing money, chasing women, chasing objects. So in turn, you never have time for yourself. You have to master this shit. In order to master this, you have to master oneself. And the way that you master yourself is to release all attachments to the earth realm, unless you intend on coming back here after you pass. This body is only a temporary vehicle for us all. No one is going to leave out of here with their body. The body is just a dwelling place. The thing is, and the key is, you are not your physical body. You identify with it because the ego is what keeps you locked into a state of identity. So, in order for you to truly master this shit, master yourself. That is the key. Nothing is coming to save you. There is no God, Jesus, whatever the God that you worship that is coming to save you. That's out there. All of these energies exist within you. You become the God and the creator of your own reality and universe. So, instead of chasing a religion, I don't care if it's E5, I don't care if it's Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Palo, regardless, none of these things, none of these deities, and nothing external is going to be the thing that comes to save you. You can work with the energy, but you don't become a slave to it. And that's the issue. Everybody's busy. Listen, you have to get ready to, I got to get this money. I got to go chase this money. You chasing money. You spend your entire existence just chasing shit. And by the time you pass away, you haven't even mastered yourself. So you know what happens? You'll be right back. This is what the matrix is designed to do. Keep you locked in and distracted so that you never have time to sit down and do the work to become God, to become master over yourself and your reality. Once you master yourself, you master your reality. And once you master your reality, all of the other shit that you chasing will naturally come to you because you become a magnet. You become a frequency. You know what I'm saying? For the things that you desire. So you no longer desire anything because you realize that you have everything. It's all in you. There is no out there. You know what I'm saying? And so when I speak frequency. I don't understand human language. I don't understand that talk. Small talk. Low frequency conversations. You need to raise your frequency. We have to raise our frequencies to a space where we just simply speak frequency. I can have a full conversation without saying a word with those who are on the frequency. And this is how we connect. This is real mastery. All of these physical things that you need to exist in the body. Living in a body is high maintenance. Think about it. You got to feed it. You got to eat. You got to nurture it when it's not feeling well. You have to bathe. You have to wash it. You know what I'm saying? You have to stand up. You have to piss. Shit. All of these things in a body that are required to live in this physical body. But the highest form of yourself, which is the essence, the soul, does not need any of that. Doesn't have to do all of that. You came here to experience. You came here to master yourself. And have some fun while you're here. But the problem is when we incarnate here, we get caught up in the illusion and forget why we came here. So you get caught up in the fictitious reality of chasing things. Oh, I gotta get this. Oh, I need that. Oh man, listen. You have to enjoy life. You should enjoy whatever it is that you desire. But when you are constantly chasing it and it becomes your entire existence, you then have moved too far from center and from source. And now the key is to find your way back to source and beat the game before you pass on. You got to learn how to beat this shit, master this shit before you leave. You have to master yourself. If you still have attachments to lust, objects, things, people, when it's time for you to transition, your soul is not going to be prepared to leave this shit and not come back. You understand? You niggas love living here. You should love life. Don't get me wrong. But don't forget where you come from and what you are. That soul essence. If you think this is all there is this physical reality, then you are sadly mistaken. A lot of people in religion like to go and pray to a God, and they don't even believe in the shit that they claim. If you believe in such a God, then why are you so obsessed with the physical world and the physical reality? This is just a school, a fucking playground. You know, this is where we come to master ourselves. And again, I'm reiterating, we should enjoy this life and this existence while we here. But don't get caught up in it as being the end all be all. Because soon as you become attached to this shit, you will be thrown into a cycle of reincarnation, which will keep you coming back. Now, if you want to come back, then hey, that's on you. That's a choice. Nothing wrong with that if that's your decision. But listen, I've been here enough times before to know that after this existence, my work is done here. I won't be back. At least that's not the plan. And if that's how you feel, you better, you have to, you need to. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just simply sharing from experience and just sharing what you should do if your goal is to, master yourself before you leave so that you don't have to come back to this. Do it now. You have to start mastering yourself, looking at yourself inside, internally. And the first thing you have to shed is your ego and your physical identity. You understand? So if you look at a baby, as a baby comes in to this realm, it comes in this shit crying. It comes into this reality crying. Why is the baby crying? You're crying because you have to come back. You had to come back. You just came from the infinite realm. You came from source, the cosmic energy. You came from the spiritual realm. You came from a certain dimension where all source exists. Source exists here too, but you came from the essence. And so you came from that, not having to deal with food, eating and shit, having to maintain the physical body. None of that's not a problem once you leave the body. And so when you have to come back into a body, you crying because it's like, why did I come back? Why did I have to come back to this shit? So a baby cries as it enters the physical reality. And notice when you leave the physical reality, the people around you and family and people that loved you tend to cry when you leave. So you cry when you come, they cry when you leave. Why are they crying when you leave? Because we are human and we have a human, we do have attachments not attachments, connections to those who we are, who we build relationships with. But on the flip side, you should be rejoicing that this person made it back out of this body, and hopefully, if they don't desire, they don't have to come back, and they'll be coming back again as a baby, crying again as they have to enter back into this existence. This is why it is so painful to be born into this existence. This is why babies cry, have to relearn shit all over again, have to learn how to walk, talk, and all of that, because you just came from a higher realm, the spiritual realm. And so now you got to learn all of this physical shit all over again. So we have to master ourselves in order to master this reality. And this is the key that we must understand, we must understand before we leave. Nothing is as it seems. The earth realm is a beautiful realm. A lot of beautiful things on the planet. But the matrix is filled with trickery. Don't be fooled by the illusion. Peace.